They're fantastic. And you are getting now a set of 3. Best Buy. I'm telling you, these are normally $87, and now you have them, and they are tall and regal and fantastic. The smallest one is 8 inches high. Medium, 12 inches high.
Not so small.
But the big guy is 16.5 inches high. So these are one of the buys of the show. They're $20 a piece. We've got colors galore. Ivory. Gray.
Okay. Look at how it has a speckled mottled treatment to it.
Love that. A little more gloss and gleam in that silver and gold. Beautiful gold, by the way. This is a classic white, a true white, black. This is the red, the navy, and then this is the natural. And I love those colors. And then you see the natural and you go, well, there you go, right? That would just be along with the ivory, really universal.
And it looks like it has that beautiful stain of the wood. The finishes on these, I'm so happy with how these turned out because it's a very expensive looking finish. So where have we used these? Well, a couple of places.
Please.
The white we used with our midnight blue spheres here on our little dining room sideboard, and I love that. And I mean, when you think about this being quite a tall candlestick, that you said 16 inches, I believe, Rick?
Yeah.
So we put the smallest sphere there.
Oh,
and
I see.
Look, they just cluster.
So it wouldn't overpower. Great, balance it really nicely.
And then tying back to our set of 2 pedestals, 7-inch, and everybody matches, and yet the silhouette is different but complementary. Then let's head on over to our coastal room where we have our beautiful lanterns and sea glass orbs, and I think our maiden is probably gone by now. I'll be sorry to report that.
Yeah.
But look at how it's the natural tone that is such a beautiful pairing with our rings, whether you chose the blush or the sea glass.
Yeah.
There's something about, it's like a dark sand color.
And white would work here as well, beautifully. Ivory would work here as well, beautifully.
I think ivory I would probably prefer, only because it would have that little softing. With that optic white with our red, white, and blue is great.
I also want to point out the base itself. Going to be 3, right?
Yes.
So easy to put so many things on top of and place them on top. It's actually a resin construction, so it's substantial. It's not too heavy, but it's definitely substantial. Stay where it should, on shelves, and just such versatility here.
These are the tools, the foundational tools that you need when you're building a beautiful tablescape. It gives you height, it gives you depth, it gives you perspective, and doesn't put everything on the same plane. That's what makes it so interesting.
The shell getting limited, by the way. Oh, love this entire table of what you've done.
These are just so fun.
I knew this. That shell, a few dozen remaining.
You did.
I did.
Rick.
Every
Rick
once in a
calls
while.
it every time.
I do. I don't. I'm not the sharpest tool in the Valerie shed, but that's gonna sell out. Come on over. I'll give you one more time in 8 seconds. What's remaining on these guys? Because they're very limited. So this is the natural.